Hey guys, heartbreak is never easy. No matter how strong we might look on the outside, inside, it's a mess, especially when the person we loved wasn't just a partner. They were our best friend, our safe space, the one we imagined a future with. Losing someone like that feels like losing a part of ourselves. And what makes it worse? Sometimes our own instincts turn against us. We start wanting to check in on them, check their stories, find excuses to text, or even write long messages in our Notes app that we never end up sending. It all seems small, but those little things, they slow down the healing. What we really need during this phase is to protect our hearts, not keep reopening the wounds. That's where the no contact rule comes in. It's not some strategy to get back together, and it's definitely not a way to make them regret leaving. No contact is a conscious choice to protect ourselves. It means deciding to not reach out at all for a certain amount of time, so we can begin to heal without constantly being pulled back into the same cycle. Why is this important? Because no contact does two major things. First, it gives us breathing room. It creates the space we need to start stepping back from a relationship that's no longer working. Sometimes we don't even realize it, but every little message we send, even just a, "Hey, how are you?" is like reopening a door we fought hard to close. The wound that was starting to scab over, yeah, it gets torn open again. Second, no contact helps us show up as someone strong, someone with self-respect. Even though that's not the main goal, it happens. When we step away, it gives them the chance to sit with that silence. Wait, why haven't they reached out? Did I really lose them? If we keep contacting them, they'll never feel that. They won't miss us because we never left. So then comes the question, how long should no contact last? Honestly, there's no magic number. Don't fall for people telling you it's exactly 21 days, or 45, or 90. But as a start, try committing to the first 30 days. One full month, no contact. Think of it like a heart detox. During that month, focus on you. Start new routines. Spend time with people who actually care about you, and little by little, pull yourself out of the habits that kept you circling around them. And if you're listening to this while holding back tears or thinking, damn, this is so me, I just want you to hear this. You're not alone. What I'm sharing isn't just from some book. It's from real experience, from long talks with people who've been exactly where you are. So trust me, you're heard, you're understood. Now, let's go through some common situations that might make you want to accidentally reach out. And we got to be real careful here, because one small slip can drag us way deeper than we thought. Situation 1. Their birthday. You're thinking, come on, it's just once a year. I should at least say happy birthday, right? But ask yourself, who are you doing it for? Them? Or to ease your own guilt? The truth is, they're not your person anymore. Maybe they chose to walk away, or maybe things just couldn't continue. Either way, it's time to let go, even when it's hard. Reaching out only sends the signal that you haven't let go. And worst case scenario, they might start thinking they still have you, but you're trying to break that tie. A birthday isn't an emergency. And if you truly want to wish them well, you can do that quietly. No message needed. Be mindful of intentions that seem kind, but are really just about staying present in their life. Situation 2. They're going through something sad. Maybe their pet passed away, or there's a family issue. Naturally, you feel the urge to check in. But here's the thing. You need to look at the context. If you two were only together for a couple months, it's okay not to show up during their tough times. But if you were together for years, and there's a major loss in their family, yeah, that might be an exception. Even then, it still needs to pass one big test. Is this good for your heart? Sometimes we use someone else's tragedy as an excuse to get back in. But all that usually brings is false hope and more pain. If you truly want to support them, make sure it's not because deep down you're hoping it brings you closer again. Situation 3. You hear they miss you from someone else. Oh, they've been thinking about you. They said they still remember the good times. Stuff like that can seriously mess with your head. But remember, it's all just talk. Unless it comes straight from them, it's just gossip. And when you're healing, gossip isn't good enough. You need clarity, not maybes. So if someone says something like that, tell yourself, cool, noted, but that's not a reason to break no contact. If they really miss you, they should be the one to cross that line and reach out, not you. Situation 4. You randomly bump into them. You're out grabbing coffee and boom, there they are. Your heart jumps. You panic. That's normal. But the rule still stands. Don't be the one to say hi first. If they care, they'll make the first move. And if they just walk past you without saying anything, you gotta be strong enough to let that be what it is. Now, if they do, come up and say something like, I miss you. Can we talk? You can respond calmly. I miss you too, but I still need time to take care of myself. If you're serious, we can talk slowly, but I can't get my hopes up again. In other words, protect your peace. Don't fall back into their arms without knowing their real intentions. Situation 5. You still have to talk for important reasons. Maybe you're in the same school, same office, or share some responsibilities. Yeah, sometimes full-on no contact isn't possible. That's where radical acceptance comes in. Accept that certain practical things need to be done. But outside of that, don't use those reasons to make small talk or sneak your feelings back in. Reply only when needed. Be polite, but keep it short. Stick to the business, not the broken heart. And what if they reach out first? If they text you, I miss you, you can reply, but keep your boundaries up. Something like, I miss you too, but I'm still healing. If this is real and you want clarity, we can talk. But if it's just a moment of missing me, I'm afraid it'll only hurt me again. Lastly, if deep down you truly believe this person is worth fighting for, if you know they just don't realize what they've lost yet, you can reach out, but do it from a place of strength, not pain. Not when you're crying every night and pouring your heart out in a long text. Wait until you're standing tall on your own 2 feet. Then you can say something like, I've learned a lot through all this, and I've realized what we had wasn't ordinary. If you feel the same, I'm open to talking, but if not, I'll keep moving forward. That's not begging. That's you standing in your truth. That's you respecting your feelings. And if you've made it this far, if you're still here, listening till the end, let me just say, you're amazing. Not everyone has the courage to go through this, but you do, and that's already a huge step forward. If this video helped, leave a comment, share it with someone who's heartbroken, and don't forget to hit subscribe. Keep going, keep shining, and I'll see you in the next one.